Good morning and welcome again to EduSkills, OET Made Easy. Our mission is to make you fall in love with OET. If you're watching this on YouTube, kindly consider subscribing to the channel. Give us a thumbs up if you like our work, and please share the video to others so that we reach out to OET aspirants, especially those who are financially struggling to crack OET. And you can find the links of previous live Zoom sessions in the description below. Our mission is to inspire learners to fall in love with the learning process and hence make education an experience, learning made easy. Okay. And fall in love with OET is our tagline. That is done through experiential learning, learning made easy. And now, learning styles, how we make you fall in love with the OET or how we make your learning powerful. We have different learning styles. Some people are auditory learners. You listen to my lecturing or teaching, definitely you remember most of the things, but others may not. There are people who just walk around in the veranda in the hostels you might have observed. They read and they want to listen to their own reading. Otherwise, they will request their friends, you read loud, I will learn from you. When you read loud, I will learn listening to you. So they are known as auditory learners. Their dominant learning language is auditory. By hearing, you can remember maximum 20%. By listening to something, even to my teaching, you can just remember maximum 20%. So we have live Zoom sessions, listening challenge, and 8:30 discussions and other collaterals or other services where we help you to use this particular learning style. So how we make you fall in love with OET or the romantic lesson is that we will make you employ all these learning styles. Maybe you are dominant in one and other one is subsidiary, but we will make you to use all these things, thereby you will really enjoy the whole process. So also we have study group discussions, learning session discussions. All these things will help you in learning in an auditory style. And the second thing is learning style is visual. When you're looking at my screen now, you remember a lot of things. Recently, one student who was sharing their experience, she told me, she was telling the aspirants, she has already gone to UK. She was explaining that I don't remember all those scale and other words, but then I remember everything that father has shown me on the screen. As soon as I go to the exam, I remember all those things immediately. I get it in my mind and I could crack it very easily. So they are visual learners, and by visual learners by looking at the screen or visual things, you will learn 30%. They are the people who want to write down the points, and from writing down, they learn. So we have live Zoom sessions, we have PPTs, and we have daily tasks and 8:30 discussions. All these help in visual learning. And the other one is kinesthetic learning by participation. Some are interested, and by participate, when you learn by participation, you remember almost 90% of the thing. Also, teaching also includes in that. Learning partners, we have learning partners, study groups, where you are helped, even empowering learning stations, where you will be helped and encouraged to use your kinesthetic learning styles. So we see that you combine all these learning styles. These are the pedagogy or the methodology that we have researched for more than 2 decades and established and proven methods where you can easily crack any of the competitive exams. And the learning style auditory, 20%, visual, 30%, and kinesthetic, 90%. So we almost focus on kinesthetic lot. Like we also have video challenges where you definitely learn the maximum with clarity and also teaching. Okay. If you are interested, even we have for helping the poor learners, we have TTP program, teacher training program, whereby we certify you to teach a certain module. You teach, we don't pay here. So we give you a job in other institutes where you'll be paid per hour around, if you teach one student, they will be paid 200 rupees. When people have no financial means to pay their fees and other things, we support them in that way. That's why I said you have to write down. One example I'll give you. One student was asked to speak about a fish. One fish was placed on the table. Teacher asked him to describe the fish. He described beautifully about the eyes, about the shape, about the color, everything. Then he was asked to look at the fish, every organ, what he wants to describe, and write down. Then he understood teacher had actually removed the eyes of fish. There was no eye. Eye was removed. Eyes were removed by the teacher. But then looking at the fish, the student was describing beautiful eyes, wonderful. Only when he wanted to write exactly, he looked into it, there was no eyes. So you have to write down. That's what I'm telling you. You have to write down. Some of you have your whose memory or visual, what you call, visual memory is weak. You may not feel like writing, but you have to force yourself to writing. That's how you activate your visual memory. You don't feel sometimes, what to write, why to write, I understood. No, you have understood, like the student who explained about the fish, you have understood, but that's wrong. When you write down, you reconfirm it. And when you decorate it, circle it, synonyms and the contrast words and all those things. That's why I'm showing you highlighting, coloring, boxing, circling, and everything on the PPTs. If you do that, you also activate your kinesthetic memory. When all these three memories are activated, learning becomes very easy. This is an experiment, I tell you. This is just, I am not just telling you. I have experimented it and I have done even with my own students when I was in charge of a college, our college. Like I used to complete my syllabus within a month, 5 months syllabus, semester syllabus for BBA, BCom, BA students. We used to complete within 21 days were given to the students and the teachers. Within 1 month, they will have the model exam. Then next 4 months for other skills and competency learning and industrial visits and other programs. And students could manage excellently well, whereas we have same campus. One is on the skill-based learning, premier campus, other one was ordinary campus, where they used to take 5 months, these classes, then extra classes, special classes to complete the portion. Only thing I used to make them is to get awareness in them and allow them to use all the three types of memory simultaneously. And it's not easy. That's what I said. If your visual memory is not dominant, you don't feel like writing at all. See, my visual memory is dominant. That's why I feel like writing. I feel like writing. So, but then I see that I also read. I also listen. I have developed balancing in a balancing way. So when you do your practice, do all these three things. Listen to the videos or audios, whatever. Then that's why I make you to listen even in the system reads and you listen to it, even in the reading subtest. The passage or the questions are read by the system so that you have a listening practice as well. I am activating your auditory memory. Then I am activating your visual memory by my colorful PPTs, slides. Then I am activating your auditory memory by my horrible sound. Okay, by teaching. Okay, this you have to practice, and if you are parents, teach your kids, teach your children. You will see miracles. You'll see how they enjoy the learning. You see how their concentration increases when all these three elements are activated.